Yo. 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 What's poppin'? What's poppin', people? Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, we live, man. We live. Ate a quick snack. Now I'm like, we gotta do a Promised Neverland read through. Heard a lot about this series. I've read the first 2 chapters, but I forgot about them. So I'm gonna read the first 2 again. So if you guys want to follow along, I gotta shave. If you guys want to follow along, you can. And if I'll see how it goes, then I'll just read some more chapters. But yeah, a long time coming, fellas. A long time coming. I see the OV in the chat. Tyler Hawk, my boy Tom, Draco, Dustin, Bow. Let me know. Hey man, let's get it. I don't know how many people read it, but let's just get right into it, okay? Let's get right into it. Let's see. All right, Promised Neverland. Blah, blah, blah. Promised Neverland, Chapter 1. Hold up, let me get the chat somewhere so I can see it clearly. Okay, we good. Promised Neverland, Chapter 1. Grace Fieldhouse. Alright, let's go. Come on, bro. It's Manga Freak, and Manga Freak, as if you read Manga Freak before. Wait, hold up. What just happened? What's going on with this? Bro. Alright. Hold up. Alright, so this is page 1. Page 2. She, for all intents and purposes, their mother, though they have no blood relation. They spend most of their waking time together, but they are not siblings. A day filled with the little happy things in life. This is the Grace Fieldhouse, an orphanage. Emma, I'm an orphan. I'm here. Or so I thought. Okay? Six o'clock sharp. The house's morning starts with the ringing of a bell. Rise and shine, everyone. Breakfast is calling. I've been living here for 10 years now. Wait up. Wait up. Oh, quit goofing around and get dressed. Emma, I can't put my shoes on. Relax, I've got it covered. Don't cry. I can't untie my stupid shoelaces. Come on, bro. Morning! And before I knew it, I was the oldest kid around. Good morning, Don, Connie, and of course to our precious little Bernie. Good morning, Emma. All right, just in time. As of this moment, we are 38 siblings. Tag, you're it. Catch me if you can. You guys have done it now. I'm gonna eat you. Bwahahaha. They're at it again. Our personalities, age, and ethnicities all vary. So yeah, obviously we're not blood related. In spite of this, good morning, Norman, Ray. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Emma. Someone's full of energy this morning. You haven't even had breakfast yet. What are you, 5? I'm 11, just like the 2 of you. I'm just young at heart. How could you be so mean to me, Ray? Emma, I could use a hand here. So, that's Norman, that's Ray. Okay. Mama, I'll do it all over again like a grown-up. Why would you? I love that side of you. The 5-year-old side of me? No, the side of you that's considerate and mindful of everyone in the family. Thanks. In spite of this, I treasure them all. My beloved mother and siblings. Who gives a crap if we're not blood related? There's nothing more I hold dear. That entire house was my family. They were everything. In our run-of-the-mill, right on time. They were my everything. In our run-of-the-mill. Okay. Right on time. 10 years. No one thought to question it. They were indeed ordinary normal days. Let's dig in. The plush beds. Foods that tasted gourmet. Our snow white uniforms. The identification numbers on our necks. Okay, so you don't think that's weird? Having identification numbers on your necks? I guess the thing is they're kids though. So you don't expect much from kids. And the litany of daily exams. For our future, for our well-being, Mama said that these tests were to be a substitute for conventional school. Age 11, type 1. Please answer every question within 10 seconds. We will begin now. This is some rigorous testing, bro. Some rigorous testing. Every question you have to answer in 10 seconds. Question 1. Please select the figure from the following that could not be a possible net of solid A. Beep. Question 2. Count the total number of cubes in the following composite solid. Yo, that's amazing, bro. That just means like, it's developing all your cognitive skills. So you're, what if it just say, you know, how easily you be leaving your kids in the shops and shit. You got to make sure I got the ID to get them back. That's true. Question 3. Give the 50th term of the following sequence. Beep. Question 18. Select the figure that corresponds to the region of the Cartesian plane described by the following inequality. Beep. Question 25. Beep. 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 Question 32. Beep. Question 46. Question 59. Please give the formula that can be derived from the following conditions. Question 60. Beep. Type 2 shall commence shortly. Phew. We're done. I got about half of them right. Half amazing. You're so good, I didn't have a clue. It's been like this for a while now. I'll be returning your exam scores. Norman, Ray, Emma. Splendid job, you three. You each got 300s again. Perfect scores. So obviously these 3 kids are special in some way. I don't mind the test really. My mama praising me made the whole thing more than worth it. And after each exam, we were left to our own devices and allowed to play to our heart's content. That's the utopia that a kid would want. I guess if there are no consequences for like failing the test. I mean, it's no failing the test. It's just a test, I guess. So what's wrong? What's the problem? Yikes, Norman, you're it. How about you, Ray? I'll pass. Would it kill you to come play with us once in a while? Okay, I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So most of them would choose the woods for cover, huh? Tree climbing, hide and seek, tag. We've been playing games in this forest since we were little. The tree with the hole. The rock formation with all the blind spots. The forest which surrounds the house from all 4 sides. Is the garden that all of us siblings know like the back of our hands. The house's grounds stretch far and wide. But despite all of that expansive terrain, there were just 2 places we were told never to go near. The gate, which leads to the outside world, and the other side of the fence, marking the boundaries of the forest. Okay. In any manga where the kids are essentially trapped, some shit is going on. Just off the bat, some shit is going on. They can't go outside. It's like a barricade where it's like, that's the boundary of the forest. You're trapped. I mean, come on. None of us really questioned these rules. As long as you lived under the roof, these were the rules you followed. We're not allowed to go outside. This is why none of us have ever seen the outside world. Well, except for that one time when we secretly ventured out the gate. It was locked, deserted, and pretty much abandoned. Hey, what do you want to do once you get to go outside? No clue. What about you? I want to ride a giraffe. Good luck with that. You can... Come on. I don't think you can open these from this side. Just what on earth are they protecting us from? So, You think you think you think they're protecting you? Okay. Do you all understand? The gate and the fence marking the boundaries of the forest are extremely dangerous, so you need to keep your distance. She's clearly full of it. You think so? Talk about anticlimactic. Let's. Wow. So Ray already knows something. So Ray is the astute one. They're all smart. They're all smart, it seems like. But Ray is the astute one. Norman seems to be the smart one, but is just always like, whatever, I'll go along with it. And Emma seems to be the one that pushes the boundaries. She seems to be that. Past these obstacles lies the outside world. Said Brago, remember there are 10. Black Clover is generic and dull. Ray is best boy. All right, let's see. Emma says, I wonder why the thought of this outside world gives me chills. Really? So far, I haven't received a single letter from any of our siblings that have already departed. I'm sure they've forgotten all about us and are living it up every day. Huh. Ugh, I want to hurry up and go outside already. I want to try on all kinds of outfits. Currently stuck wearing the same monotonous uniform. There's a whole lot outside that we don't have inside the house. I want to see trains. We knew about some stuff about the outside world. So they know some things, but they've never been outside to the outside world. Pictures, books, novels, academic journals. There were countless books available to us in the library. As we looked through these books, the world itself was at our fingertips. All we needed to do was reach out. If the outside is so bad, why can't they go out there? It's like, I mean, I guess in an orphanage, kids can't really just leave the orphanage anytime they would like to. But you would like to see like some field trips. That I think, like, even if they're in there, take them on field trips. Even if it's like some elaborate scheme to protect them from something, take them on field trips to kind of make it seem like it's a normal thing. But this is all they know, so they don't know anything, honestly. But I guess the reading about the outside world is only going to entice them to want to be outside even more. And touch it. What, you've all been caught already? Haha, this is what happens when Norman is it. And now that he got Don, the last one standing is Emma. So I guess it's Ray, Norman, Emma, and Don. And as far as the rankings, that's my preliminary rankings right now. Just judging the kids from what they've done. That's not surprising, but a one-on-one battle with Norman and Emma. Let's see. He got me again. You managed to avoid capture for 10 minutes. Hey, that's a new record. Did it just off-screen it? Let's see. Okay. Ugh, why? How is Norman so good at this? Norman has never been able to outrun me in a foot race, and yet I can't ever win in a game of tag. I've got a question for you. What does Norman have that you don't right now? Super smart, plans ahead, composure. Too many things to count. It's tactics. You're absolutely right. He's no match for you when it comes down to physical abilities, but he always uses his head. So defeating him is never straightforward. Furthermore, tag is a game which allows a tactical approach to shine brightest. How will the target move? How will it attack me? You need to observe and analyze the situation, see through and predict the enemy's plan, and then use all of this to form an even better plan. Think of it as chess, where you use your body to maximize all the movements on board. Okay. Alright. I suppose, man. I suppose, yo. I suppose. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm on page 24. I'm on page 24. I'll let you guys keep up. I'm on page 24 right now. Page 24. Alright, page 25. Alright, you are still talking about tag. The kind of game he's playing is chess at the very least. You'd probably be wiser to remember that. This game of tag they're talking about, I don't think tag is that deep, to be honest, bro. For me, for Tag, it seems like Tag, you just chase the people. I've never thought of Tag as like anything super elaborate like that. So I mean, I guess, bro. I guess. I don't know. I think Ray went too far there. Says, isn't that what makes Tag so fun? See, that's why he's so good at it. And then there's Ray, and then there's Ray's brilliant tactical mind on top of it all. I dare say Ray has always been more of a strategist than me. Hey, you're giving me too much credit. See through and counter the enemy's plan later, huh? Okay. I say this off the bat. Hopefully Emma develops a tactical mind. Because I don't want it to be where Emma overcomes the limits of the tactical disadvantage by her physical abilities. More than likely, that's what's going to happen. So, let me just move on. Those three are really something else. 3 geniuses of their caliber at once. I hear it's the first in the long history of our house. Ah, that must make Mama so happy. They're her pride and joy. They're crazy smart and agile at the same time. It's real insane. Agreed. Among them is Norman, the genius with the smartest brain ever. Then you have the only one that can keep up with said genius, Ray, the walking encyclopedia. Okay. My ranks initially had Ray above Norman, based on like how they've been portrayed in Chapter 1, but it's seemingly like Norman is above Ray. I mean, I guess that's how it is. Like, the characters like look like Ray and the characters that look like Norman. Norman is always above Ray. I was hoping for something different. I'm just on Chapter 1, so this is headcanon right now. Finally, there's also Emma, the girl with monster reflexes and an astounding ability to learn. She's always following right behind in the footsteps of those two. On page 26, geez, just what do I have to eat to be like them? You're already eating the same food. Their nervous systems are probably just made up of something else. Nervous. There's the random kid behind. Nervous system. So basically, they're monsters. Monsters raised right in this house. But we normal have a way of fighting too. Just watch. This is revenge. Let's play again. This time, everyone except Norman is it. So petty. How about that? Petty? No problem. You won't catch me anyway. Now you've said it. I'll make you regret it, Connie. We will catch him by the end of this. Yep. This is Connie's final day at last. Another one beating us to the punch. But Connie seems to be a lot younger than them. Why is Connie leaving before them? None of us will live here forever. Before turning 12, all of us are arranged to leave the house and sent out to live with foster parents. Page 28 now. That again is another rule. Connie, are you ready? I'm not sure. My clothes. They suit you perfectly. I'm glad. Okay. I know it's going to happen because I've read the first 2 chapters already. But I don't actually remember exactly what happens. But for me, it seems like... I'm not even going to say anything. I'll keep giving it my best even after I leave the house. I'll be fine after all. I've got my little Bernie with me. You know, little Bernie is a unique one. There's only one of him in this world. Connie, happy 6th birthday. He's a treasure that Mama made specifically for me. I'm not that bright, and I'm not so amazing like you guys, but I just want to become a mother just like Mama once I'm all grown up. Okay. Connie, that's why you're getting sent out. That's why, Connie. Because if it was the kids that's most prepared are getting sent out to new families, Emma, Ray, and Norman would be gone already. Connie says, I'm not amazing. I just want to be like Mother. Meaning, you don't fit here, Connie. We got to get rid of you. And then I will never ever let go of my kids. Connie, all of us don't know our real parents' faces, nor where we were born. To us, finding a new family to settle into is really an exciting idea. Take care. But in the end, parting ways still leaves us all feeling sad. We've been saying goodbye for 10 years. We are 11 years old. The next one might be one of us three. When I see this, I think of I won't say anything. Connie, how could you? How is this possible? How could you be so careless right after that heart-warming speech you gave? How? I suppose she was a little on the forgetful side, but this is just nuts. What should I do? I mean, she already left. It's too early to say that. Just now I saw some lights turned on over at the gate through the bathroom window. Mama went to see Connie off and hasn't returned yet either. There's definitely a possibility that she hasn't left yet. Let's bring it to her. Norman, although it's probably just better to ask Mama to send it to her later. It'll be best for Connie's sake if we hurry, right? I feel like Norman and Ray are manipulating Emma to figure out what's going on out there. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's what they're doing here. It's no use. Of course the back door is locked. I guess it's no surprise since Mama is out. It's no problem. A lock like this can easily be opened with a key, without a key. There's a trick to it. It's like a small wire puzzle, huh, Norman? I wouldn't do this if circumstances didn't call for it, but right now we have to. We'll just share the blame together. The blame together later. You know what I like? I like how the tone completely shifted to like very dark as we left the orphanage, right? I feel like this is intentional. The tone shifted. So when this gets an anime, like it was so bright inside the orphanage. Everything was perfect. Soon as they leave the orphanage, it just seems a lot darker. Connie. Whoa, a real car. There's nobody inside of the car. Maybe they'll just find it and I just put it in the trunk. Norman. Holy shit. I forgot to kill this girl. Yo, I'm on page 36. Oh, Obi said what's all those gears on shit on the ceiling on page 34. Oh. Huh. They killed her with a flower? Is someone there? Hey, didn't you just hear something just now? You must be imagining things. If it were a stray cat, we could have caught it to eat. God, you're telling me you'd even eat cats? Oh shit, I forgot about this thing. It looks so tasty. Human flesh is the best after all. What in the world is going on? These guys killed Connie. What? They eat humans? They're almost as if they're humanoid monsters. Demons. I'm gonna eat you. Demons, listen. The gate and the fence marking the boundaries of the forest are both extremely dangerous, so you need to keep your distance. Was this what Mama was talking about? Mama, is she safe? Fuck. Can't I even just eat the tip of her finger? You idiot. That kid is valuable merchandise. The human meat from this farm is all top of the line stuff meant for the rich. Okay, so this orphanage is a rearing ground for kids, and based on how they grow, they're better meat. So I guess they haven't found someone that can afford Emma, Ray, and Norman yet. Farm, human flesh, meat. I'm not sure of my clothes. Another one beating us to the punch. Take care. What do you want to do once you get outside? No way. We were living this whole time just to be eaten. Lover of Nothing said, about time Brago got into Promised Neverland. Wish he would get into Boku no Hero as well. Gupna, nearly finished? 6 years old again, just the usual. But it looks like we'll finally be able to harvest some high quality goods in the near future. Prepare the 3 with full scores for the imminent plucking. Oh shit. Yes. Understood. The bait's inside. We're counting on you. Worry not and leave it to me. Let's get going then. Hold on. I smell something. Emma. Those demons, they're worse than I could have ever imagined. Everyone, the foster children, the kind mama we all know is a real mama, right? The kid in the trunk wasn't Connie, right? Farm, shipping. That was Connie, all right. Welcome back. How was it? They knew. They knew the whole time. It's not surprising considering how smart Norman and Ray are. So they had suspicions. So they've probably tried to do this before. We didn't make it in time. So they knew already. Empty-handed. Found this dropped under your car. Dispose of it. A single fact can overturn your entire conception of reality. This is a farm. I am food. Let's run away, Emma. We've got to leave this place behind. I don't know what the outside world is like. We have no other choice if we want to survive. It'll be fine. We'll manage to run away. If it's you, me, and Ray, we'll definitely... Do you think it's possible to take them with us? If we leave them here, they'll all end up like that, without a doubt. We can't just leave them behind. I don't want any more of my siblings to die. No one's trying to get hit in the head in the middle of the night. Come on, bro. We can't just leave them behind. I don't want any more of my siblings to die. It's possible. It'll be fine. We'll successfully break out of here with everyone else. Norman reassuringly smiled because I was crying. I won't cry anymore. There are no adults we can trust. How are we going to run from these monsters? It's tactics. Oh! When he said we didn't make it in time, I thought he was telling Ray we didn't make it in time, meaning he's tried before, but people have died before and Ray already knew about it. Okay. Think of it the same as a game of tag we have to find. A way for us all to survive. Alright, that was chapter 1. That was chapter 1. So, Calendar Lampbat says that's not why he asked him that, Ovi. Wait, so let me go back to it really quickly. When he came back, because he also said empty-handed. We didn't make... Wait, so Ray asked, how was it? We didn't make it in time. Empty-handed? Why would you lie to Ray, though? I understand lying to the other kids, but why would you lie to Ray? Ray is so perceptive. Okay. Alright, let's go to chapter 2. Connie. The truth of reality. This is a farm. Connie and we are. Despair is always unexpected. Chapter 2, exit. Alright, page 3. We are livestock to be eaten by demons. We'll be killed. We're gonna run. We won't let anyone be killed. Good morning. Hey, Phil, stop running. Does this go here? Yes, please. Mark, please place the dishes. Okay, Mama. A usual morning, as if it was all but a dream. Yeah, I think it is what it is. Where Ray was asking, "Oh, what's happening?" They don't have the stuffed animal, but I don't get why they wouldn't tell Ray though. And Ray and Norman are so perceptive. Like, why wouldn't? I'm sure they've assumed. Like, even Ray said, "Yo, she's full of shit." Like, she's full of shit. Like, I don't believe that at all. I believe they had an idea that it was some bullshit going on. But it wasn't. Good morning, Norman. Listen, Emma, we have to act as if we saw nothing. Tonight we broke rules and went to the gate, but we'll pretend as if we didn't see anything. But little Bernie, yeah, Mama will be suspicious when she finds him, but that alone won't reveal who did it. The things we did, the things we found out, the things we plan to do, we have to keep all of it a secret at all costs. Let me judge real quick the character designs. I like Emma and Ray's character designs. Norman looks weird. I think he's going to go through a time skip where he's probably going to look I guess more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. So far, Emma's design, Ray's design, I'm really liking. Norman is meh. All right, thanks for the food. Don't let your emotions show, Mama. Mama will notice. For now, we won't tell anyone. Just the two of us will find a way to get out of here. Did you sleep at all? Yeah, but I woke up earlier than usual. This morning I noticed something for me the first time. The house's latticed windows. The screen attachment points can't be reached from the inside. And on top of that, the screws' heads have been stripped. Small signs here and there carefully hidden within our daily lives. Tasty feed that never fails to satisfy. The snow white uniforms that easily get dirtied. And our rigorously structured lives. They're all to preserve the quality of us goods. But the test, if we're livestock, we shouldn't need to be educated. In fact, educating us should seem almost dangerous to those demons. 6 years old again, just the usual. It's more likely that the age and score have something to do with the rank of the meat. Prepare the 3 with the full scores. But why? It's not like getting good scores would make our meat taste any better. I don't know. We barely know anything. I'm thinking that they eat brains. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they eat brains. The better the brain, the better it is to create more humanoid robots. All right. I'm on page 24 of chapter 2. The house, our world. We thought we knew it all, but in reality we know nothing. What does the outside world look like right now? If you think about it, it's also strange that we're in the middle of the 21st century, but there's not a single TV set or radio to be seen in this house. The inside of this cage is a manufactured anachronism. What we know is this prepared world is a miniature garden put together by those demons. Yeah, page 10. The real world, the outside, is something we know nothing about. We have to find out more, and we have to run away. Right now, before Mama can, we must. We should make our move. We need to determine what we know. Let's see. So, before Connie, Howard had left. Before Howe, Seti left. Based on the dates that those 3 were taken, we can assume the next shipment will be in 2 months at the earliest. That's the amount of time we have to find a way for all of us to escape this place. If I were to draw a simple diagram, then the house would be in the middle. The gate would be over here, and finally the forest surrounding us. The first question is what exit we'll use. Do we aim for the gate or the forest? It has to be the forest. The gate is closed outside of shipping hours. Yeah, and when it's open, the demons will be here again. The next question is when. It'll either have to be while Mama is gone during the night of a shipment, or when we're allowed to play freely outside during daytime, playtime. The night of the shipment is out of the question. We'd end up having to sacrifice someone. Yeah. Another worry of mine is that the young ones won't be able to stay up long enough during the night. True. That settles it. We'll escape through the forest during the day. Whether or not that'll be possible depends on what is beyond the forest. Let's go. I want to check it out. Norman. Mama. When he said those words, his hands were shaking. He's far from being alright. It's no wonder, really. To us, Mama was the only mother we had. Terrifying. We struggled to keep a poker face this morning, but it seems like Mama has been pulling it off for years. This morning was nothing different. There was simply a warm smile on her face. I'm on page 14 of chapter 2. Just how many kids has that smile? Just how many kids has that smile led to their deaths? Mama is an enemy, a subordinate of those evil demons. But then why? Just why would you be so kind and gentle to us, Mama? It's a wall. How is it? Can you see anything from up here? Nothing. This wall is about 2 to 3 meters wide. It's super tall. There's nobody on the lookout though, and it's quiet on the other side. Emma, what do you think? It's strong and sturdy. Leave alone the irregularities. There aren't any in the seams in the surface, and it's smooth. You typically wouldn't be able to climb something like this. At least that's what they were probably thinking when they built it. But if it's you and me, I'm sure we can climb up this wall if we had a single rope. I definitely would smash the mom. Definitely. I'm on page 18 now. The problem now is how we'll get everyone to come with us. Mama is the only one watching us after all. Watching over us after all. No. Mama is the only one watching over us all. There are no signs of any demons being in the surrounding area. Would you rather be your mama, Big Mama, or the orphan mama? It's weird. That's weird. I don't know. I don't want to be my mom. Is it really that simple? No, but knowing that this place appears to be just a peaceful orphanage, it wouldn't be strange to assume that none of these kids here would ever notice its true purpose. Could it be that this farm was constructed under the assumption that nobody would even try to escape from it? Anyhow, what's keeping us in is just one strong, tall wall. Alright. We'll be able to use this to get over the wall as long as we have a rope. So I guess they barricaded the forest because if they see a wall around where they can't see out is that thick, it's going to raise more suspicion. So saying that's a barricade, there's a fence, it's still in a cute forest, it's better as far as for them and not being suspicious. But when you have 3 kids like Emma, Ray, and Norman, in this case Emma and Norman specifically, that didn't help. We can escape with everyone. Oh no, we have to go back. Is everyone here, huh? It seems like 2 of us are missing. We just made it in time. We're missing Nayla and... Mama, Mark, did something happen? What do? I got separated from Nayla in the forest. I looked all over the place, but I couldn't find her. The hell is going on? The sun's about to set. It'll be pitch dark soon. Don't worry. Everyone stay put. Do you hear me? Mama. Mama. Nayla. Seems like she got a little tired and fell asleep. Not a single scratch to be seen. Thank heavens. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nayla. That was way too fast. Oh! It's almost as if Mama knew exactly where Nayla was. Now that I think about it, Mama has always been good at finding us. So she already knows that you guys are the ones that went out there. No matter where she hid, She could nearly instantaneously find us. Found you. That thing isn't a watch. It's a transmitter. There might be one embedded somewhere inside each of our bodies. If so, then once we escape, no, the moment she finds out about our plan, it's game over. This bitch is a problem. All right. So I don't know how y'all gonna dig the transmitters out of you, but y'all gonna have to figure out a way, fam. You have to figure out a way. Somewhere deep inside of me, I believe that Mama was just like us, a human, someone that loves children. Why would you think that? A declaration of war. Mama was never kind. It was all an act to feed us to the demons. She's neither human. She's neither human. She's neither our mother nor a human. Human. She's a demon, an enemy. All right, that was the end of chapter 2. Through chapter 3. Eternal children, stand up for yourselves. Survive. Damn, this Mother Caramel is crazy, bro. This Mother Caramel is crazy. Alright, page 3, chapter 3. We only have 2 months. We have to find a way to escape with everyone by then. A transmitter. I never thought you would go that far. The human meat from this farm? Top of the line stuff, huh? But we are top of the line stuff. Enough for them to go such lengths. The key to our value is our age and our scores. Another 6-year-old, just the usual? Extrapolating from what the demon said, we can assume that our age most likely determines the meat's rank. And if 6-year-olds is the usual, then top of the line must be 12. 12! You smart bastard, Norman. Then what about our scores? I'm not as amazing as you guys. It's the shipping order. We weren't told our scores unless we got a perfect score. That's why we never noticed. Probably prepare the 3 with the full scores for their imminent plucking. Once we turn 6, we get harvested in ascending order of our scores. And once we turn 12 years old, we get shipped regardless of our score. Once we turn 6, we get harvested in ascending order of our scores. Yes, so, okay. Okay, we get harvested in ascending order of our scores. That was Connie. That's the Asian guy, and that's the other chick. So, okay. So once you turn 6, they send out the best score. Okay, so basically our shipment got postponed because of our perfect scores. I still don't get it though. Why rank us by school? And is there any meaning behind the 6 to 12 age window? The size of our body, that can't be it. They'd care more about body weight in that case. The size of our brains. Yo, I call it, yo. I call it. It's the brain. It's said that a human brain is developed by 90% by the age of 6. Others also hold that by 12 it's completely developed. They're after our brains. Ugh. That means the brain must be the most delicious, and a well-developed brain even more so. Yep, that make the most sense. Eat our brains. For that goal, they'd risk so much and spend even more. That's why we're top of the line stuff. First comes the rope. Let's go back to the house and look for it. I actually have an idea of where we might find some. Wait, there's already a transmitter on us. There might be more. Like cameras and bugs. You don't have to worry about that. Later last night, I went to check the house out. There was nothing like that anywhere. I mean, we need to find out how tight the security is first of all if we want to escape. No hesitation. Just what you'd expect of Norman. Why would Who would have thought that we were the ones bugged and not the house? I was careless. Mom might have already found out that we went to the wall. I'm not so sure about that. Assuming that last night she didn't realize that we were there, it would mean that she doesn't know where we are at all times. She only knows where we are after checking our watch. You know, I figured that it's like a tracking device like that, where I guess it's a tracking device where it's like you track them. You can't go back and look at their tracking history. I guess. She only knows where we are after checking her watch. If the transmitter signal could identify us, then Mama would know if she checked last night, on the way back, or during lunch break. Okay. We'd be busted. That we went, and that we know that we're going to escape. But that's not the case. That's not the case. At least I don't believe it is. I don't believe she knows specifically which two of us children were there. Otherwise, she wouldn't have made such a roundabout show of warning us. She would have just threatened both of us directly. Oh. So everything she did with that chick, that was a warning letting you know I always know where you are. Got it. Hey Norman, can you help a second? Sure, okay. There's something wrong with our clock in our room. Ah, you have to all this part. So right now we really have to act like nothing happened. Connie, Emma, it's all gonna be okay. We can do this. First we have to find some rope. Oh shit. Hey, she pulled up, bro. She pulled up. What's that look about? What's wrong, Emma? You're looking pale. Now that I think about it, you weren't in your usual spirits. Your usual good spirits. No, Did you figure this out? Is this a threat? Did she see us? No. She's examining my reaction. So this is who Mama really is. Emma, I love you. Emma, everything's gonna be okay. Emma, I believed in you. I genuinely believed that you loved me. Right from the beginning, we were just goods for Mama. I'm scared. I want to cry. Mortifying. I want to scream. So sad. It's nothing. Don't retreat. If I do, Mama will attack. I was just thinking that I'd soon leave the house and I'm gonna miss you. If I lose here, everyone will die. Do you like the house? Of course I love the house and I love you. I wonder what Connie's up to now. You know, she said she wanted to become a great mother just like you once she grows up. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure she'll become a fine adult and a great mother as well. She knows, yet she acts like nothing happened. Unwavering and determined. It's almost like she's an iron wall. Maybe she's not human. Mama's not human. She's a cyborg. That's what I think. She's a cyborg, bro. Mama's a cyborg. Get a hold of yourself. Laugh. Put on a normal face. Say something. Just like always. Laugh. It's dinner time. I got everything ready, Mama. Ray. We'll get there right away. Emma, let's go. Thank God we're safe. I didn't expect. Oh, wow. Did you two go to the gate yesterday? No, we didn't. I mean, those are her rules, right? So, we were so into our game of tag yesterday. Yeah, in the end, nobody could catch you. Why are you asking? No reason. Don't worry about it. Yo. She knows, bro. She knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. So what can she do? Now that she knows, what can she do? Then, if she knows, then they definitely don't have a month or 2 months to plan. I'm sorry, I'm so exhausted that I suddenly, it's like my heart only stopped beating right now. I guess she pushed herself too far. Can you stand? She's checking us out. She knows that her target is 2 people, but she doesn't know yet who they are. The transmitter signal can't identify us. Let's start looking for it. Let's dig in. Ha 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 ha, tap. Today there weren't any kids in particular whose reaction was standing out. When I talked with her about Connie, Emma's pulse remained within normal levels as well. Ah, never mind. Time will tell. Mama is smart as hell, bro. She was checking her pulse. She checked her breathing. But Emma came through clutch as well. Emma was like, we good. We good. Wow. Alright. Alright. We're short on time. We don't even have 2 months. I took a look around the house briefly that night. If there's any rope anywhere, it must be in this room. We have to fool Mama and break her out of here before she finds out about our plan, and then survive with everyone. I won't let a single one escape. I'll be the one who survives. Wait. So she's one of them? What do you mean? Is this all a game? What the fuck? Alright. Let's see chapter 4. So if she's one of them, right? If she's one of them, she must have been one of the smart ones, but how did they convert her? I'm thinking they threatened her. Storage room. Though Mama has the key that unlocks the door, she really enters this room. To us, this room is the one filled with mysteries. Thank you for amazing comments. We bring you chapter 4 of the Shocking Fantasy Prison Break series. If there's rope to be found anywhere in this house, then it has to be in here. Why would they leave rope in the house? The Promised Neverland, chapter 4, optimal. Under a tree with sunshine pouring through its leaves, sits a boy yet to realize the truth. Okay, here's my thing. Okay, Ray has been, it seems to be Ray, Norman, and Emma. Ray hasn't realized anything yet. I don't believe it. I believe Ray is strategizing his own plan to escape because he already knows, he's already suspicious. Ray knows something. Nope, don't give me that. Don't tell me he don't know the truth. That's bullshit. He knows something. He knows something. Ray is too smart for that. Let's go chapter 4. We won't find any ropes. Yeah, since you know people typically don't need ropes to live a normal life, he's right. But if it's that, we should be able to find it right here in the house. Found it! A tablecloth. We've got our rope. Yeah, I figured like there would be no rope in the house. With this, we can climb over that wall. Okay, the hard part comes now. Yeah, the transmitters. And finding a way to get everyone out of here. Hey, Norman. Don't you think it's about time we tell Ray? At first, I was thinking the same thing. Knowing him, he wouldn't panic. He's smart and also knows a lot about machinery. I'm sure he'll be able to help us out. Calm and precise. Ray always thinks ahead and finds the most optimal solutions to things. His help is absolutely needed if we want to survive. Still, I'll talk to Ray. You should head back for the time being. Why? You can tell me right now. I knew it, yo! That's my nigga, yo! My nigga, yo! My nigga, my nigga! My nigga! My nigga! Listen, man! Listen, man! Alright, yo. My nigga Ray. He knew it, bro. I was like, this dude is too smart. He's fed up, yo. He's fed up. Like, I was fed up too, bro. There's no way, yo. There's no way. Ray, I'm sorry. I followed you guys all the way here. I've been itching all over with curiosity. I'm fed up at this point. So I thought it was time to just straight up ask, man. What happened at the gate, huh? My boy knew. He knew all along. Come on, man. Come on. It was clear as day. It was clear as day, bro. It was clear as day. That something was up from your expressions that night. To top it off, I like that. Ray's Katakuri. To top it off, you both came back empty-handed, even though you said you didn't make it in time. You're as sharp as ever. You ain't gonna tell me nothing happened? Spit it out. He really notices the tiniest things. Could you help us out? My boy Ray, man. Come on, guys. Like, how you expected to hide it from Ray that long? Sure, okay, we'll talk. All of us have to escape from this place. Demons, a farm, Mom is an enemy? Aren't we kind of screwed? Ah, that's why the windows are all latticed. Just like that. Ray, just like that. Think Ray's my nigga, man. Think Ray's my nigga. That's my guy, Ray. I think so. Hold on. Why aren't you doubting us in the slightest bit? Huh? Why would I? Norman would never make up a stupid lie like that. But you, on the other hand, he has no faith in me at all. So regarding the escape plan, there's a couple of problems in the biggest one being the number of people. This group is simply way too large. It's impossible to escape with everyone. At most, we could manage to get away with. Hold up there. We want to escape with everyone. You need to help us do it, Ray. Everyone? It's not possible. You can't take everyone. How? You're kidding, right? There's 37 kids total, and to top it off, most of them are below the age of 6. Mama, the demons, transmitters, we've already got a plate full of trouble, so why do you want to make things even harder for us? It's not like I don't understand. Still, there is no other way. Emma, you haven't realized, have you? Huh? Ray, wait. Ah, I see. So that's why you wanted to talk to me separately. Wait, what didn't I realize? Ray, drop the knowledge. Drop the knowledge, Ray. You shouldn't hide this from Emma. Well, I suppose it was more like you just couldn't break it to her. Either way, you're being too nice. You're much better off with just being straightforward with people like her. Emma, you see, we can't just escape this place. We don't know what the outside world looks like right now. We know what those demons want our bodies because there's some sort of demand out there. The fact that this farm exists proves that much. outside of this place awaits a nation of demons. Worst case scenario, there will be no safe place for us humans to live. You know, I thought about that. But no. I don't think this is the only farm of humans. I think if anything, humans, once they're past a certain age, they're not as wanted. And I think that, of course, there's going to be a, I guess, revolutionaries or like a band of people trying to go against these humanoid robots. So I think there are multiple farms. First off, there's multiple farms, and I think there's going to be a revolutionary base or revolutionaries that they run into. I think that's what's going to happen because I don't think there's no humans out there. I think it is a nation of demons, but I think they do have multiple farms. That's what I think. It's just not possible. We've got to run away if we want to survive. If we attempt to take all of them with us, it's clear as day that none of us will make it. We've got to leave them behind. That's the most optimal solution we need to shoot for. No way. Emma. It might be possible, but I still want to take everyone with us. Let's just figure out a way to do it. Say what? I don't want all of us to die here. Still leaving those kids behind isn't a plausible option in my eyes. I want to just end this with Connie. Still, leaving those kids behind isn't a plausible option in my eyes. I can't really think of letting anyone else end up like that. If there's no place for us humans to survive, then let's just make one ourselves. Let's be the ones to change the world. Ray, thanks to you, I've realized that this is just the kind of jailbreak we have to orchestrate, and that... What? That... Are you kidding? What? She's crazy. That's just nothing but wishful thinking. I won't back down. I won't cry anymore. I've already decided. Okay. So she wants to create her own utopia? I guess, she's pushing the boundaries and everything. I guess that's like what her character is going to be. Okay. Yo, Norman, come with me for a sec. Do something about that idiot. She's just plain hopeless. You said it, but I'm really glad that she seems to be in high spirits. That's not the point here. I'm telling you to stop her from thinking those dangerous thoughts. You'll both die. Norman, this is you we're talking about. You understood from the outset, didn't you? I saw Emma crying. Emma rarely ever cries. At first, I thought that maybe she was just crying because she was scared. After all, I was terrified myself, but I was wrong. Personally, I was scared of dying, but Emma, she was crying because she was scared that our family would die. Pretty impressive, Even after seeing something like that, she still thought about her family before herself. Even so, that doesn't mean she's right. You'll have the devil to pay if we listen to her. To be completely honest, we can probably manage 3. If it's just the 3 of us, we'll be able to escape. You shouldn't deny your rationality. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, Norman. Ray, the thing is, even if I do have the devil to pay, I don't mind. Are you saying, Norman, you're different? Norman's gonna die. Norman's gonna die. He's gonna sacrifice himself. He's gonna die. He's gonna sacrifice himself for them to get away. Does he already have a plan? And he knows, like... What are you saying, Norman? You're different. Usually you're so calm and rational. You always choose the most logical solutions. That's right. Usually more than anyone else. You're always the one... Nigga! You're always the one that's the most... And yet, why? Because I love her. I want to do the things that will make Emma happy because I love her. Nigga, you're 12. What are you talking about? Oh, God. Have you lost your mind? So you're saying that you wouldn't mind if Emma dies from doing what she wants? I won't let her die. If it's for her sake, I'll use myself to do anything and everything. Two options here. Two options. Either Norman dies or Norman about to kill Mama. Mama's dead, bro. Either Norman's dead or Mama's dead. I think... okay, they're going to try a plan. Everything is going to go to shit. Then you're going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to kill Mama. Well, to make things easier, it just so happens that I've never failed at accomplishing something I wanted to do. This stubborn son of a... Heck, if there'll be the devil to pay, why don't we just use the devil for our own good too? I'm sure there's a way for even the devil to come in handy once in a while. You're being ridiculous. Maybe you're right. So, what are you going to do about it? Both Emma and I have completely gone nuts. Wait, go back. Do you plan on leaving us alone in a state like this? Well, shit. What does it even take me for? Just how the hell do you expect me to do that? Here, take a look at this. Mechanical Engineering in the History of Humans. Mechanical Engineering in the History of Humans. Not the title or the content, but the date of publication. 2015. That's the most recently published book I could find back at the house. In other words, if you think about it in simple terms, up until 2015, the world was a place where it was even possible for something like this to get published. 30 years ago? What exactly happened in the course of 30 years? I did mention the worst case scenario before, but at most, only 30 years have passed. There actually is a possibility that society of humans still exists out there. Still, we can't act rashly. We have to collect intel. Intel on the outside world, our enemies, a way to get out of here, and a way to survive beyond that. If we're doing this, we're going to succeed at any cost. All right. So they're not fucking demons. They're machines. Huh? Demon machines? We created this. Humans created this. What was the name of the book? Alex Mikhailov. So, Going by like the typical shonen tropey type stuff, the leader of the revolutionaries should be the descendant of Alex Mikhailov. What about those numbers in the book? That's the ISBN. What, 2468109? I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. I don't know. Okay. All right. They say where them demon machines at, bruh? Nah, man. It says right. The book says the mechanical engineering and the history of humans. Where I think that they created these monstrosities. They created these demon machines. All right. I gotta take a quick break. Give me 1 minute. Okay. All right. Let's do chapter 5. So our map was published in 2010. Now that I think of it, thank you guys for your patience. We don't even know a thing about where in the world we are right now. It's the outside world full of the unknown. Since we can see the sun that rises out of the south, we must be located somewhere in the northern hemisphere. We also have 4 seasons, so it should be safe to assume that we're closer to the equator. But in the end, that's all we can come up with. The outside world is full of those demon machines. I want more. I want power. Enough power to keep everyone safe. Checking for cameras, checking what's beyond the fence, and getting our hands on those for those ropes. On those ropes. I think things have been moving along quite smoothly so far. So what's next? Ray, Norman, Emma, Mama. Why are Gilder and Don here too? What is it, Mama? Could I ask you all to help me with some chores? Their silent battle continues on. It's been 3 days since that night. This is bad. Does this mean that she's suspecting us? Calm down. Think about it. From the enemy's standpoint, none of the kids seem to be visibly shaken. If that's the case, it isn't strange for us eldest kids to be suspected first. This is nothing to be scared of. We can't let our guards down, and we have to stay in higher alert than ever before. But don't worry, our enemy has no idea about who we are at this point. There's no need to panic. That's basically what Mom is trying to make us do. These two are really amazing. How can they stay so calm at times? Let's go. They've always been like this since the day I met them. Oh, I see. This is what they call strategy, observation, analysis, predicting the enemy's next move. Is this going to be some Gurren Lagann shit where they're going to be controlling these demon machines? No, they reference her athleticism. Probably not. These are all useful strategies. I want to be just like them. I want to catch up to them. Okay, Sakura. There's no other option. I just want to save everybody from this place. Still, what a pain in the ass. It's already day 3. All we've been doing is organizing the food supply. Here's 24 clean sheets. Checking every extra sheet in the house for damages. And cleaning up some of the unused rooms. Fuck is that? So now, she's robbing us of our only free time during the day by making us do all these random useless chores. Is she indirectly trying to make us panic by giving us no time to even think? Either way, I still can't shake the feeling of that something is off. Pharaoh says, so you have watched Gurren Lagann, not lying ass. See, Pharaoh, 2 months ago, I started Gurren Lagann and I got to episode like 7. And then I figured out that Gurren Lagann, like, that's actually the name of the robot that they created, or whatever. Because at first, like, the first episode was like Gurren. Anyway, thank God we decided to make that extra tablecloth. If we had taken a bunch of extra shirts or sheets instead, we would have been completely exposed by now. Here's 24 clean sheets. I want to play! Guys, why us? Why only us? I'm sorry. Why are we even getting punished for? We haven't done a single thing to deserve this. Don, come here and help me for a second. Come on, hurry up. In the end, we still need to figure out a way to get rid of that. We'll never get out of here if we don't on time. The transmitter. But how? As soon as we realized that we were being tracked, we searched all over our bodies. But none of us could find a single scar that seemed to indicate that a tracker was planted inside. It's true, we even checked our clothes and shoes. Ray. So I've been thinking, if these transmitters are truly man-made, it's highly likely that they're the type that emits electromagnetic waves. But from the sources we have right now, I found that electronics that can do these kinds of things contain a certain battery that needs to be charged or replaced often. I did a bit of math the other night, but creating a tracker small enough to slip into the human body without leaving a scratch, so much as a scratch that lasts over 10 years, was an impossible task with the technology that the world had back in 2015. So what are you getting at? In other words, it'll be insanely difficult to find and destroy the trackers planted inside of us with the limited information we have right now. Hell, if the trackers are something made by those demons themselves, or those demon machines themselves, we're at a complete loss. You're right. In fact, there's actually a higher probability that the trackers were indeed made by the demon machines. What? Aren't we super screwed? Yup, we totally are. It's hopeless. If only we had an x-ray machine or something, eh? Well, we don't know much, but we can still brainstorm. If we think hard enough, there must be a way. As long as we find a way to do something about these transmitters. At most, all we'll have left to do is to outsmart Mama alone, though that's still quite a preposterous thing to attempt and get us all out of here. Think our enemies aren't idiots? From their perspective, where would the most logical place to plant a transmitter in our bodies? Their asshole. Where? What would it even... We have too little information to work with. Agreed. But we still have to find a way no matter what. There's got to be a way to find and destroy these trackers. Perhaps Mama seems so relaxed because she knows that we'd run against these kind of walls. You know what? Mama is just as astute as those three. Actually, I think those three are legendary, but Mama is up there herself as far as being smart, and she's playing this out. It's a game. It's a strategic game for her right now. Look at her. It doesn't bother you? Every minute is precious. She may be indirectly threatening us in all kinds of ways, but our Mama should also know the value of every second. I'm not sure how to put this, but everything she's done so far is really vague. You mean it feels like she's not even trying to find us? Exactly. The trackers can't identify who each of us are. We may be suspected as individuals, but there's no way to prove that those suspicions are true. In that case, Mama should be threatening to find out who we are as soon as possible. So why doesn't she seem like it? What in the world is on her mind? Mama, our mother, our teacher. All right, children. So, I think what it is that Mama is not trying to capture them. She's actually just letting it play out because she feels like they're going to make a mistake. So she's putting pressure on everyone. And of course, you go to the oldest ones first because more than likely it's one of them. That's why they've been able to remain hidden this long. So she's narrowed it down. She's not sure which two knows, but she is going to assume that the oldest, they've told the other older ones that can handle it. So obviously the kids, they're not going to tell the kids, but they're going to tell all the older ones. Mama is smart as hell. You're free to work together. Discuss amongst yourselves if you'd like to come at me with all you've got. The one who taught and raised us. Something doesn't feel right. I hope I'm overthinking things. Usually Mama is more what? Mama is more what? Mama is more... Quit slacking off. You're the oldest kid here. It looks like you haven't done a thing since we left. Sorry. Let's hurry up and get this all over with. Ugh. Are we going to have to do this again tomorrow? Hey, Mama, when will Emma and the others be done with their chores? Hurry up, I want to play with Emma. I want to play with Norman, don't worry. Today is their last day of helping me around. Huh? She got us. Who the fuck is this? She buff as fuck. Oh. Oh, Hunter. Old chick from Hunter, all grown up face ass. This bitch, she can't get out her own way, bro. She left the Zoldyck household and she grew up and she with this crazy bitch. Like, you're in some fucked up professions, lady. Oh shit. Let me introduce them. This is Carol, one of your new siblings. The person next to me is Sister Crone. She's here to help me out with chores around the house. Ah, an adult? A second adult? Isn't it a bit too early for the new baby to come? We've taken note of the tracker she showed us. Could I all actually to help me with some Could I ask you all to help me with some chores? We made sure to act normally so that she wouldn't find us out. In fact, we were so focused on those two things that we never even thought that the number of adults might increase. The threatening, the chores, all of it was a mere stalling in preparation for this. We haven't been found out. We didn't react when she selected a few of us to do chores during free time. Norman and Ray both immediately saw through our plan to see how we'd react. And yet, could it be that Mama presumed even that would happen and decided to distract us for that time being, only to drive us into a corner later? Checkmate. Mama, you're strong. If it's like you knew all of our plans from the start. Foo. Of course I knew. Yeah. So she's a prodigy as well in her own right. Of course, they would only have prodigies there to raise the mind of others. So you have to overcome one like yourself. I'm your mother, after all. Sister Crone, ah yes? I'll be living here with you all starting today. Nice to meet you all. I don't think Crone human, bro. I think Crone is part demon machine. Whew. Wow. I'm just 5 chapters in, bruh. Hold up. This is Carol, one of your new siblings. We have another sibling to save. On top of that, this lady, the demon servant, Mama's underling, another pair of watchful eyes, the second adult, an enemy, another wall we must overcome. Now we have 16 kids under the age of 3 to protect, and our current enemy is no longer Mama alone. This just made things a lot more complicated for us. They must search for a way to escape their fate. Carol and Crone. Okay, children, time to go outside and play. What about you? I'll join later. Mama must talk with Sister Crone for a moment. Rats! Things aren't looking great for us. Wait, is that tree leaning from his punch? I don't also like the fact that she moved into that room. The empty room to be cleaned. Right smack in the middle of all of our rooms on the 2nd floor. Reorganizing the food supply, checking the extra sheets for any defects. We've been tricked into preparing for welcoming a second enemy onto our grounds. It was obvious from the hints. How did I not notice? Well, even if you did, it's not like we could have done anything to stop her from coming. There's no need to. That's not the point, though. Mama was intentionally sprinkling hints in front of our faces this whole time. If she had wanted to truly catch us off guard, she wouldn't have just made us do just those 3 chores. She's toying with them. It was entirely possible to guess her next move with what we had, and yet she still caught us off guard. This means that we've already lost once against her. As long as we outsmart Mama alone, we were being completely naive. It's been made clear that we're still in the palm of her hand, whether we like it or not. At this rate, the only thing waiting for us in the near future is death. If we truly want to escape, we have to overcome that mother of ours. But we also have to remember that even us panicking like this may be part of Mama's plan. I am above you in terms of strategic thinking. I know all of your plans. Give up. The fact that she's leaving all kinds of hints for us to prove that she's trying to intimidate us. The fact that she's leaving all kinds of hints for us proves that she's trying to intimidate us into submission. If that's the case, we shouldn't be backing down here. As long as we manage to get out of here in the end, victory is still ours. So basically, don't feel bad because that's what the enemy wants. In fact, we should be celebrating right now, huh? After all, we have 2 extra sources of information now. We needed more information anyway. This is exactly what we needed. We won't lose without gain. We'll be the ones to win this battle. We finally get to play with Emma. She's not here. It's you guys. We don't... Dawn, what even... I'm pretending to be Ray. So basically you have nothing better to do. Fine, I'll play with you. Where's Emma? I'm not sure. Is Norman with her? Probably. Ugh. But I wanted to play with them. I feel like they haven't been around for days. Yeah, where do those 3 keep running off to? First, we need to figure out where those 2 came from. Right. Kara is a replacement for Connie. In other words, they've restocked the farm's supply. Agreed. Assuming that this place really is a farm rather than an orphanage, there must be some sort of source that those demons are either producing or abducting their supply of 1-year-olds from. To summarize our current situation in 3 points. Does that mean that all of us came from that source? Probably. That's where that lady must be from too. Okay. So there's a main factory. So they must have actual like kids or young women like that don't young women that don't fit the criteria of like being smart meat. They're used to raise the meat. So people like Mama and Crone, they're actually sex slaves, and they're used to create children and stuff for these demon machines. Our biggest clue includes the fact that there are adult humans out there apart from Mama. Perhaps there are multiple other farms just like this one out there too. Alright, were these adults born into serving those demons, or were they abducted by the demons from a normal human society? Even a small difference like that will make a huge difference in the world we're up against. Finding out the way those 2 were raised will become our key to understanding the world around us. The fact that Carol was brought to us early is also a great plus. There may be no visible marks on the older kids, but Carol just got here. He's right there. He's right. There might still be an implant scar left somewhere in the body. To summarize our current situation in 3 points. 1. The adults are our key to knowledge of the outside world. 2. Carol will be our key to uncovering the secret behind these trackers. And finally, 3. Mama is being weird. Huh? What? But wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I don't get it. Though indirect, she keeps trying to intimidate us. And it's not just once or twice, she does it every time. Something is definitely up. If she knows all of our plans, why doesn't she hurry up and find us? If she tried, she should be able to. But it must be that she has some sort of reason that she either can't or intentionally doesn't. A reason? What's the reason? I don't know yet. That's pretty much all there is to us not knowing how to predict Mama's next move. I think Mama's trying to help them escape. I think Mama was them. She was the smart kid. I think Mama is trying to give them hints on how to survive. Mama is not a good person. Anyway, let's move on. Understanding her reasons is our top priority right now. You know what to do, right? Yeah, we have no idea what Mama is thinking. In other words, we have no idea what she'll throw at us next. The next time might be the time we die. So before that happens, we have to solve this mystery as soon as possible. We can't lose any more opportunities. No, I have to be the one to do this. Us two won't be able to approach her. Leave it to me. I'll do all it takes to find new information on these trackers from Carol. Yo, it's 12:30? All of us will definitely escape. We won't lose to these filthy demon machines, or the two adults. Finally, I made it back to this side. I'm deeply grateful for this opportunity you've given me. All I did was request for a person to fill the role of a helper. It's not like I specifically asked for you. I've heard many great things about you. Rumor has it that you were the youngest to be chosen as a mama, and that you've been doing better than anybody in history by continuously producing goods that are the best of the best. You are my inspiration. I'm honored to be able to work under someone like you. Enough with the social etiquette. Let's put an end to this useless chit-chat and get right down to business. These documents contain the data of my precious children. Memorize all of the information right here and now. That's a task easier than getting a full score every morning, isn't it? Wait, what did they say? They said to supply the next 3 with the full scores. So I don't think they killed them with the full scores. Or maybe they do. But then how did it select the mamas? And the fact that she's the youngest mama would definitely imply that there are multiple mamas in different locations. Though I'm not complaining, our secret has been exposed. 2 of the kids found out. They saw the truck as well. What? Then we must follow the rules and find out who they are, so that we can immediately prepare them to ship out. Hold it right there. There's absolutely no need. I already have an idea of who they are anyway. All we have to do is keep them from escaping before shipment day. The children here are special. This is something that impacts the prestige of this farm. So we won't be reporting to the higher-ups. We won't. I will take the appropriate measures to deal with our targets. On the other hand, you, on the other hand, will be in charge of keeping a close eye on those kids. I am the mama in the house. In this house, you are a mere helper. I will allow you to act as if you were on equal ground as myself here. But behind the scenes, you must consistently follow my orders and my orders alone. Do you understand, Sister Crone? Yes, Madam Isabella. So, if there are multiple mamas, then I would assume that there's gonna be, you know what? I would assume there's gonna be good mamas that's gonna act like they're doing things to, at some point, you know, feed these demon machines, but they're actually trying to help the children. I don't think Mama's trying to save him now, because she wouldn't have brought in reinforcements. There are a total of 9 cribs in Mama's room. All 9 1 to 2 year olds in our house are tucked into bed and woken up by her. For some reason, out of all of us kids, the only ones allowed to enter her room to help the toddlers bathe and get changed are the eldest girls in the house. We won't be able to approach her. If we try now, Mama will start to suspect us. We've got to find and destroy the trackers. Otherwise, we'll never be able to escape. Especially if we want to take everybody with us. We're counting on you, Emma. I'll definitely inspect Carol and discover some new, useful information. The stars shine bright even on the darkest of nights. We're counting on you. She's already fitting right in with everyone else. Sure looks like it. Either way, for now, we've got to focus on coming up with a way to escape. Yeah, it'd be great if we could outsmart those two. But honestly, that probably won't be enough. Exactly. We can't let them report us. It should be safe to assume that those demons are definitely sitting around somewhere nearby. There's just no way they'd leave a farm that produces high quality goods without security. The thing we must avoid at all costs is for our escape to get reported to those demons. There's only one way to avoid danger altogether. She's weird as fuck. You two are Norman and Ray, right? Yes. I've heard that you both get full scores on those daily tests. Yes. That's amazing. Well, nice to meet you both. I hope we all get along well. Did she hear us? Don't worry, I don't think she heard anything bad. But more importantly, do you think that Mama so peaceful? None of them are even hinting on their faces that they found out about the secret. So these are the children that were raised by Isabella. I see. To think that her of all people, our secret has been exposed, would make such an idiotic mistake like this. To top it all off, she hasn't even reported the incident to our higher ups in an attempt to hide her own blunder. This is a serious breach of our regulations. Well, either way, the fact doesn't change that I've constantly been told good things about her on the other side. Seeing her level of confidence, it must be true that she has some sort of plan to keep all of her children from escaping. If I help her out right now, she'll only big time, which will definitely help me raise my ranks in the future, to one day become a mama myself. But there's a limited amount of mama positions. It's rare that a seat ever opens up. But if I gather enough proof to report her violations of the code to the higher-ups, Isabella would definitely be eliminated from the picture. In other words, rather than patiently working under Isabella as a sister, if I pretend to be her faithful servant but eventually drag her out of her seat, wouldn't that be so much faster? It would be an amazing experience to become the mama of this place. I've decided. I will discover who the targets are immediately and report them. I've got to hurry up and find them. Crone, you're not... No, Crone. You're doing too much. Crone, you just became a sister. No, Mama is going to set you up to look foolish, bro. The kids are going to use you. They're going to use you to escape. I've got to hurry up and find those trackers. But why can't I find a single scratch anywhere on our body? I didn't know this would be so hard. What in the world should I do? Could it be that there are no trackers in the first place? Was the whole concept itself just a lie Mama made up to scare us? No, that can't be. The transmitters definitely exist. If not, there's no way she would have been able to deduce that there were only two targets, right? Did you two go to the gate last night? Heck, it's weird that I can't find a single thing on Carol's body, even though she recently came straight from whatever source there is out there. There's got to be something I'm missing here. I can't give up here. We need to find a way to get out of here. Think. That's what Norman or Ray would do in my shoes. Observe. Analyze. If it's this hard to find a mark, that's probably just showing how small the tracker is. Read the enemy. Think from the enemy's point of view. Could the tracker be the numbers? Or beneath the numbers? Does the baby have the numbers yet? Do the baby... The numbers, right? Like, it could be beneath the numbers. You wouldn't see a scar beneath the numbers. Yeah. The enemy's point of view. The enemy, the farm, Mama. Ah, even those demons must have likes and dislikes. They probably wouldn't eat the trackers with us, right? That must mean that means they must be removing them from the shipping process or something. In other words, the trackers must be hidden in a spot where they can easily be removed after a huge growth spurt. But where exactly? Think, Mama. There has to be a place. You're really good with babies, Emma. Just look at Carol. You can already tell she loves you. Emma, I've been wanting to ask you something. That night. On that night, Emma, I know. That's it. If I remember correctly. Was that a bug bite? This is a needle mark. From the blood test doctors perform on us before we come here to make sure we are all healthy. Babies have really small veins, so I just remember Mama saying that a long time ago. This is it. Nyla, Phil, Mike, Connie. Everyone had this mark when they first came here. Small, but in a place that it can still be easily removed after the baby grows. A needle mark. That's a complete lie. So the trackers were embedded inside of our ears? Still, it's a lot smaller than any of us anticipated. I can barely feel it inside of my 11-year-old ears. If I hadn't checked Carol, I would have never noticed at all. I can't come up with a single idea of what trackers those could be. If these are really made from scratch by the hands of those demons, we won't be able to. That's right. Now we know where they are at the very least. We've made progress. We can't stop here. Now we need to think about how to destroy these. We'll definitely find a way. Reporting in. October 17th, no abnormalities. This is number 73584 from Plan 3. Checking out. Isabella? Grandmother? I have a message for you from our boss. You will be able to send those 3 out as planned, correct? This is a very important task, Isabella. The other plants aren't doing too well this year. This time around, the only one who will be able to provide top quality produce for the Tafari will be you. I guess Tafari means demon machine in their language. Yes, I completely understand. Please tell our boss everything is going as planned. I will be able to send over any child requested at any time. I see. Why was Mama telling them all that shit, yo? Why was she telling them all that shit? And, of course, grandmother must be over like the main place. So grandmother is where all the kids go and they do shit to them. What the fuck are these? What is that language? We'll be elated to hear the news. Nobody better mess this up. This meal, this meal we present to must be of the utmost quality, unlike ours. Now then, all of you, let us celebrate our harvest this year as well. Commence your prayers to this time is taken away. These must be the top demon machines, bro. What the fuck are these things? Where do they come from? So, but the thing is, they said we must present this to. So they have like a leader that I don't even know what language this is because it's like some weird ass kanji. Whew. I don't know, man. Who created these things, yo? Playtime. Hold on, Emma. Your collar's a bit crooked. Ah, I didn't notice. Since when? Huh. Now you go have fun. Later. Good work. Thanks. See you later. Sorry for the wait. Let's go. I have an idea. All parties are finally on the move. The years, huh? It's true. I'd have never noticed it if you didn't tell me. But you can definitely feel it in there once you know where it is. Also, this is also the first I hear about these blood test markings. Who'd have thought that the scars were small enough to fade that quickly? Yeah, but they really do. I'm sorry I knew about it all along, but it never struck me as odd until now. No, you've done quite well, Emma. We now have knowledge on the location, shape, and size of these trackers. Thanks to you, we are able to move on to the next step. Up next is how to get rid of them. What should we do? Even if we made a decision and looked around, we'd get busted right away. Even if we did, for example, did anything to the ears and hid the wounds behind our hair, we'd be powerless if she combs our hair backwards like she did with me today. Just thinking about her discovering an incision mark is bad for my heart. But I guess that's why she always does it. To check if nothing happened to the transmitter in our left ear. It's likely. She can track us, but she can't identify who each of us are just by looking at her screen. She has to physically head over to where the signal is coming from to find out who we are with her eyes. Heck, she doesn't even get any sort of signal when one of us gets too close to the gate or the fencing. The transmitter embedded into our bodies has rather limited functions. For some reason, they still choose to use these trackers in particular. They must be confident that they can find us anywhere as long as the transmitter is intact. No matter how far we run away, they'll always be on our tails. It's not broken. We're still within their grasp. Wait, what if they're programmed to notify our enemies the moment we break those trackers? Huh? That's certainly a possibility. What do you mean? They can find us as long as they're intact, but they can if they're not. In other words, it would not be strange for them to program the trackers to set off some sort of alarm the moment they are destroyed. So Mama might find us out as soon as we break them. Well, it's only a theory, but we can't ignore the possibility either. Mama did drop countless hints that she's constantly able to track our whereabouts. What if she was trying to hint her confidence in being able to find us even if we destroyed the trackers? It won't be easy to render these things useless. We can't accidentally break them at the wrong time. If we must, it'll have to be the moment we leave. Ugh. But then what are we supposed to do about that? Now that we know the shape and size of these things, I have an idea on what we could do. Could you guys leave this part of the plan to me? Handle it? Yeah. If you insist we let you handle it. Then it's time to move on to the next issue. Finding a way to bring everyone with us. Our main problem is that everyone entrusts Mama, and that many of the kids probably wouldn't be able to handle the truth. We might just even end up having to lie to them. Not only that, but some of them have incredibly low stamina, or just plain dumb. But you can't deny it. Heck, most of them can barely even walk yet, and even the ones that can usually suck at running. Frankly, they're quite a serious burden. There's only one way to avoid danger altogether. I've thought about all that, huh? I have an idea. Oh. You're reading all alone by yourself again? I guess. Where are the others? Who knows? They're probably playing tag in the woods. She's training them! I like it. Hold up. This way. Tag, yes, tag. Norman is going to be it, and everyone else has to run away from him, using their head and their bodies. Training under the disguise of playing. It's strategy. It looks like we're playing, then even Mama wouldn't find out. By playing with everyone like that every day, we won't get any guarantee that we'll be able to outrun the demons, but we'll be able to teach them the basics of escape. I'll teach them how to move, and you two will teach them how to use their brains. We are students. Ah, I almost forgot that Norman looks for those footprints. Then I'll erase these and leave footprints going in a different direction before I go on my way. Let's see. Downwind. Alright, this way. Shh, this way. This is so fun. I usually get caught so fast, but not today. At this rate, maybe I'll be able to... Oh man, I thought I'd made a perfect escape too. Simply erasing your own traces isn't enough. You have to look out for the enemy's traces too. He even gave you a couple of hits. Norman can already see right through you guys' habits. For example, Toma, you should at least... Hey, where did she go? Who? Looks like you guys are all having fun. Care to let me join? What? Why? I want to become friends with everyone. Let's play a game of tag. Did she just come to get in our way or maybe to investigate us? No worries. She won't be able to find a thing. So we're just playing a game of tag, albeit a complex one. She can't do anything to stop our fun. Don't be scared. How would I act if I was oblivious to the situation? I would have been super excited. Smile, Emma. In fact, we should be celebrating right now. That's right. After all, we have 2 extra sources of information now. This is our chance to get to know our enemy. Yep, that's right. We're all just testing the waters right now. The time limit is 20 minutes. I will be it. Everybody make sure you get away from me. Escape or die. Run or else. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I've been wondering about these kids in the forest. It's been 10 days since I came here. So far I've been the loyal watchdog. And day and night I've been observing these children at my assigned post. Nothing more. But I can't stay still any longer. It's simply humiliating. That woman always has her guard up. And she doesn't trust me even one bit. But today I've finally found a way through her. First I have to conduct a little test. Isabella isn't going to tell me anything about the possible targets. All we have to do is keep them from escaping before shipment day. The children here are special. This is something that impacts the prestige of this farm. From what she said, I can make an educated guess on who they might be. If I remember correctly, those full score kids have the next closest shipping date. Let's see how competent those kids really are. I'll definitely expose the target and steal Isabella's position. Listen, Crone. Even if you expose Isabella, why would they make you the new mama? Obviously, you're not that high up if you are assigned as a freaking helper. We're playing with this many children, but she gave herself a time limit of 20 minutes. She'd probably come looking for us first. She must be targeting us, the 5 oldest children. Her plan must be to find us first and then go find the rest of our siblings along the way. That'll be my plan. Huh? This is strange. I can't seem to find any traces. Fake footprints? Is this really a game of tag played by kids? I see. This explains it. Special children. The children here are special. They're different even if it weren't for their full scores. Change of plans. Let me put it this away for now. Time to get serious. No, she's not coming after us. Did she change her strategy? Huh? Whoa! She managed to gather all the little ones in one place, but how? We told the kids to pay attention to their surroundings, but now that she's using that against us, these leaves, she's left all kind of markings on them to pique the kids' interest. She's laid out a trail of this bait to lure all the young ones into one location. She's using a trick that exploits the kid's curiosity. She's a lot craftier than she seems. And when I think about it as well, Isabella gave her the data on all the kids. So I'm sure their tendencies are in there as well. I'm sure she memorized all of it. Oh, she's capturing them one after the other, leaving the young ones aside. She's already caught even Nat, Anna, and Toma. She's completely reading all of our methods. I'm impressed at how far everyone has come in the past few days, but it seems like our current level just isn't enough. Damn, she's just plain strong. I'm not especially fond of her bottomless stamina. She's gonna get me. Nice. This place is so narrow she won't be able to follow me. Yo, what the fuck? Listen to me, that's just as freaking insane, huh? Dawn Gilda, she already got you too? Unbelievable. Once she finds you, it's impossible to shake her off. This is too much, even compared to the games we've been playing with Norman. As it. So then, it's just those three left now, huh? Yeah, I think the only ones left are Norman, Emma, Ray. Wait, huh? There's still 5 left. Emma. Quiet. Emma, you must be exhausted from carrying those 2 around. You'd have to rest or you wouldn't be able to keep running, would you? I doubt you're used to being chased like this either. Did you know Norman's weak point is stamina? I heard that he's had a weak physique since he was young. Ray's Achilles' heel is that he gives up a little too early. He always makes up his mind fast, and is also fast to abandon it all. She knows us so well. The data. And Emma, yours is naivete. You're so overly optimistic that you attempt to take others with you when you should be focusing on saving yourself. Come on, it's time to give up. I won't do anything bad to you. If it was you who saw the goods on that day, then I am on your side, huh? Did she just say that? Found you. Just 2 left now, huh? How much time do they have? 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Norman will be an easy catch. I simply have to overwhelm him with power. Those foolish children, if they'd only split up, Ray might have still made it within the time limit to get away from me. Too slow. First, let's catch Norman. I'll use 3 minutes on Norman, then the remaining 5 on Ray. So my rankings at the beginning were correct, but it's kind of skewed because Emma had 2 kids with her. She was trying to save 2 kids. So my rankings were somewhat correct. Somewhat. Because Ray is kind of above the other 2. I'll use 3 minutes on Norman and the remaining 5 on Ray. None of them is going to get away. I'll break them down. I'll break them both down within the time limit. I can't catch him at all. My nigga. What's up with him? He's so frail, and clearly I'm the one superior in terms of strength, and I'm clearly the one superior in terms of strength and stamina. But what is this feeling? I feel as if I'm the one being forced to chase him. My children is special. Wasn't she just talking about their full scores? This kid, no. Could it be these kids? Their true motive. Time's up. It's our win, sister. You won? You really won? This place isn't just any farm. It's more like a zoo full of dangerous, unpredictable beasts. But at the same time, what amazing goods you've raised, Isabella. Judging by their skills, those 2 are most likely our targets. But it's hard to overlook her. Also, and I couldn't outrun her. I want to see how far I could run with those 2 in my arms. But it seems like I'm going to need to think of a better plan. This will be nothing compared to the real deal. Especially if we have to run away from those demons. We're going to have to escape in small teams. The teams will be split so that everyone in each group will be able to make up for each other's weaknesses. But we also found the answer to our main question today. What does she mean by those words? It's just one of Mama's traps. It could be that sisters, we're capable of sneaking up behind her. Our first target is the sister. I don't think it'll be impossible to kill her. I say it that Norman, at the end of the day, he may try to kill one of them, or because he's not going to give up that chick, bro. Oh, this is amazing. I gotta go watch Insecure. I gotta go watch Insecure right now. But after I watch Insecure, I'm gonna stream again. I know people are talking about chapter 12, so I'm gonna end this now. Then after I watch Insecure, I'm gonna react to chapter 10, 11, and 12. This is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Like the stream. I'm gonna react to the. I gotta go do something really quickly. So at 2:15, I'll do the next 3. Over to chapter 12. I definitely gotta go now though. I really gotta go. If I go now, I can come back by 2:00. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This is really good. This is really good. Like the stream, people. For people that's watching after, go watch or go read Promised Neverland. I'll be back in an hour. Okay? I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm shook, bro. I'm shook.